Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today it's Sunday afternoon. Harvest 2023 is over. We are done. Bun and Pat finished up last night. They just had 10 acres or so left. But we are done, guys. It's been a long ride. We're excited to be done. And really just excited to be done. But the work is not done for fall. Before winter closes in, we want to try and get as much ground worked as possible to get us a head start on next year. So that's what I'm going to be down here for. I'm going to be actually doing a little bit of dirt work. My dad's coming down. We're going to try and get some things done down at my farm, and then hopefully I can get some tillage started here. Fall 23, starting the 2024 crop. So I know this is a couple days later, guys, but I did want to show you that our hard work, yep, it's leaking again. It's 2 days of tearing apart this motor, putting it back together. Not sure what broke, but something broke in there again, and it's leaking. Not good. So harvest did not end flawlessly. It ended with another failure. No good. Okay, so Bud Man just made it down here. I'm gonna go ahead and fill him up with dirt. He's gonna take some dirt down to my farm. So today I'm gonna try and do some maintenance on my farm. Try to get her all whipped back into shape, or at least always try to improve it year over year. So to do that, I need some fill dirt. Well, luckily we have a building pad coming up here. So because of that, I have some free dirt that I can grab. So I'm gonna have my dad take 2 loads of dirt down. And I'm gonna fill him up right now. Let's do that. You wanna try it first? You're just gonna trust it?
Well, I raised it up a little bit before I left.
Okay, so it'll work. All right, well, let me know how much you want on. I don't think I'll fill it too full, but just let me know.
Just figure it out.
Do you have a way to hold that door open, that ever get fixed?
Sort of, yeah.
As long as you can hold it open. You dump by yourself, it'll be all right.
Well, hello everyone. You got the Bud Man. We're down here at the farm here, and we're gonna load some dirt up. Take it down to Ron's place. A couple spots that needs to get filled up. Some holes down there where they did some retiling. So I'm gonna need to take down a couple loads and dump in a hole. Black dirt. Corn's all picked. Got a bunch of bales up top. Hopefully in another week or two they'll have this thing back in working, and they'll put cows back in this section.
You think?
We'll try it, see what happens.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Sounds good. Just give me a call when you get done down there. Well, it's the first time putting dirt in my dad's dump trailer. See how this thing goes. There he goes. We'll see how that works out for him. Hopefully he can do that by himself, because I'm gonna go run the baler.
Going down the road with a load of dirt. I don't know if you can see it or not, but got a nice little pile back there.
So on top of my dad bringing some dirt down for me, I am going to run this RB565 baler for an hour or two. Pat wants to bale about 30 more bales, so we're gonna give that a shot. Daylight's at a premium this time of year, so I don't know how much time I'll have. I want to get this done and then bring a skid loader down so I can work on that before dark, but I'm hoping I get time for that. It's about, what, 2 o'clock right now? 2 o'clock on the money, so we'll see. But either way, this is the demo baler from Kudow Equipment. Kind of looking forward. I appreciate those guys that all helped set it up. It's got a Maxim 150 tractor on there and an RB565 baler with tractor baler automation. Really looking forward to that. Probably the biggest thing I don't like about it is this back ramp is on a hydraulic ram, and it settles over time. So every time you start this thing up, you got to actually push your baler in to raise that back up. Not a big deal. just something that's different from the old spring style that's on our current 565 baler. So let's go ahead and fire this guy up. I am going to be running this thing for a couple hours until we return it to Kuhnau's tomorrow. If I remember right, to enable automation, you got to hit that, accept it on the monitor, and hit something in the back as well. But we'll find out when I get going. Take this thing down to Pat's place, see if I can remember how to figure it out.
Looks like we got a bad deal here. Flip that trailer right on its side. Bad deal there. That's my luck.
I wonder who drove this tractor last. At Darren. Very low and very forward. Have to get that fixed. So I will say this, compared to our identical 150 Maxim, they did make some pretty nice changes in this tractor. New steering wheel, different mirror locations. So we'll get into that a little bit later.
Okay, we're pulling into Ronald's field here. I gotta find out where he wants this at. Looks like he dumped some rock there.
Well, let's see if I can not tear anything up. Aha! She's working. Put this thing down for a bit, get going, that way I don't screw anything up. But I think I got everything enabled right. It stopped automatically. Oh, it's raising up automatically. Oh, that is sweet. I literally do not know what I'm doing when it comes to baling, and this thing makes it awesome. I think that's a testament in of itself. Because I know I mentioned before that I don't do any of the baling on the farm. Well, there's a reason for that. I have made way too many miswraps and accidentally hit the gate and all that fun stuff. This thing takes makes a simple task of baling even simpler. I do love that. That is awesome.
Okay, we'll dump this dirt here somehow. Whoops. Come on, Betsy.
You have better luck than I do with that heavy load on. You can get it to dump.
I don't think I'm going to get it to dump. Oh, that's a good day then.
Now all we need is just a camera cut on the back there so I can see my bales, because I can't quite see. I think my bales are looking good. But Pat didn't call me and yell at me because Pat's raking ahead of me. So they must be doing all right. And as I mentioned before, you just got to kind of keep that graph. That's left and right, how even they are. Keep it as even as possible. And when they get a little lopsided, so when the right side is dropping down, I got to kind of shade on this side of the windrow. This is pretty cool, guys. This is pretty cool. This is all because of you. I appreciate everyone who watches. Kuhnau saw that we must make good stuff, and they wanted to give us a demo of the latest and greatest Case IH stuff. So appreciate all you guys who watch. So this is kind of the farewell tour with this baler. Gonna make about 30 to 40 bales and call it a day. And look at that, guys. I made 4 bales and they all roll and nothing split open. Would you just look at that? That just makes me happy because I love learning new things and I love not screwing them up. And technology is going to help do that. Like, this is case in point. I literally haven't baled any bales in 5 years. And like I said, I jumped right into it. It's a little bit complicated to get it going. Not really, you just got to know what buttons to press. Got a little handy dandy cheat sheet, but to get this thing going, you got to acknowledge that the tractor's going to be doing stuff by itself. So like, you just got to hit this button, hit the button on the baler, hit something on the back of the transmission. That basically is just kind of an interlock. That way the tractor isn't doing something that you don't want it to do. So yeah, I'm excited. Pretty sweet. This thing is sweet. Doing a heck of a job, it looks like. Nice looking bales. Nothing split open. I like it. Gonna be sad to see this thing go. A lot of upgrades from our previous baler. Beefed up drives, tractor baler automation. Like I said, grateful for the opportunity. Saying goodbye to this new equipment. I couldn't tell if you guys were able to see that bale roll out. There she is though. 8 bales down. So I'm gonna do another 8, 16, 32, 40 bales. We'll see. See how long until I run on net wrap, I suppose. Now, if they can automate the net wrap change, that would be awesome, because I have no idea what the heck I'm doing there. Well, Pat, I take it we're making more bales than 30. Because he's already done 8 passes. But like I said, I'm enjoying myself. This tractor's got 65.7 hours. This baler's probably brand new too. Just a cool experience. Very cool. So my dad is out dumping that load of dirt at my farm. He hasn't called me yet. He's on his way back, so must not be coming back yet. So I'm sure some of you guys, more experienced guys running, guys more experienced at running balers are saying to yourself, well, I don't need that automation stuff. I can do it just by myself. There's Courtesy's coming back from feeding calves. But I will say this, guys. I don't care how experienced you are, there's no way you will be able to beat this thing as far as cycle time and getting more bales out the back. So this thing, as we've mentioned in this video, you guys should go take a look at it if you did, when we had Kunal come out and kind of show us around this thing. Kunal and but basically this thing's got a sensor on its back ramp that basically as soon as it senses that bale off of there, it starts shutting the gate. That right there is going to gain you guys cycle time, whether it be a couple seconds or a couple 10 seconds like it would be for me. It just basically takes that guessing out of there, and you're going to be saving time because you can make bales 5 seconds faster, whatever it is. You know, 5 times 200, 5 seconds times 200. 5 seconds might not be a lot, but 5 seconds times, I don't know, 200-300 bales a day. We'll just say 300 times 5 seconds. I don't know. What does that math out to be? 12, I don't know. It's a lot. Let me math it real quick. That's 25 minutes that you would save. Like I said, and that's if you're really good. If you're like me, you're probably saving 15 seconds a bale or whatever it is, and that comes out to like an hour that you'd save. So this stuff does work, and it just makes the job a lot less stressful. So, like I said, I'm a big fan of it. You guys should really take a look at them. I'm not sure when they came out with this technology, but I do know it requires something on the tractor side and on the baler side because it controls the transmission, brakes, and all that fun stuff. So, you guys go take a look at it though. Go check it out. I'm a big fan. Well, Patrick's gonna come take over. I'll show him how to run this thing now. Well, there's Patrick's off and running with the automation. If Pat likes it, you know it's a good product because he does not like technology very well. And I didn't have the camera up, hence the no technology side of things. But I can tell you, he was liking it. So I'm gonna take this older Maxim and head back to the farm because the bud man is just going by. Here it is, wrapping itself, and it's gonna eject itself here shortly. Sweet. That is pretty slick. And all we gotta do is hit a button and we start going forward again. Going from that brand new Maxim to this older Maxim. Just look how far the cab technology has come in almost 20 years. I think this is like a 2004, mid-2000s Maxim. Still great tractors. I mean, this thing's reliable. It's got over 6,000 hours on it. Curtis beat me to it. He's already loading the Bud Man. That's good. So we're getting quite a few buckets out. And I think what I'm going to do before the sun goes down, take about an hour and take that skid loader down and smooth out all that dirt. You guys remember that driveway where I actually got stuck pulling in? I'm actually going to level out the driveway out too. Okay, so we found that top link for that ripper, or for the 400 I should say, not for the ripper. So we're going to go ahead and hook that thing on. This thing needs some cleaning. Take this thing over to the shop. So Curtis can put it on for me. I'm going to back this fuel trailer in here. So we got the Steiger ready to go from a tractor side of things. I got it greased. Now we're gonna go over to the ripper and get that thing hooked up. I'm actually gonna hook onto the flatbed and take the skid loader down. And hopefully I can basically spend a half hour, get that skid loader, get all my work done on my farm. Mike's down there right now. I appreciate you doing that, Mike. He's helping me out. But then hopefully I can start ripping for a couple hours, hopefully. That's slicker than poo. I didn't even have to get out of the truck. Basically, I could hit a button in the cab, it unlatches the tailgate. Now I can lower this thing down. Not bad. Let's go hook this bad boy up. That was easy. So now he's got to take those jack stands off, grease it, and yeah, start ripping. I think that's the plan. Hopefully I can get that done tonight. Get started, I should say, not done. So that is our compaction buster, and I cannot wait to use it. Ha, just kidding. I don't need to bring that thing down. I'll explain why in a bit. The beast is ready to go. Hopefully I can turn it loose for a couple hours tonight. I'm gonna buzz down to my farm real quick, go take a look at the handiwork my dad's been doing, and then I'm hoping that Pat will turn me loose, hopefully. I'm not sure where Pat's at. I think I just saw him. Yeah, he's right in there. Might have had a mistrap maybe. Not sure, but looked like he was dumping a bale. Well, he got all the windrows picked up. I think he was just dumping whatever was left in the cattle shed. If he had like, I don't know, half a bale or something, why waste the net wrap? Just go dump it in the cattle yard. Guys, deep ripping. It's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing soon. You don't really see that done on corn stalks a whole lot. I don't know why he was going so slow. What in the world is going on here? Must be doing some utility work. Let's take a look. So my dad took 2 dump wagons down. Oh yeah, that looks real nice. Jeez, that looks real nice. Let's go chat with him. Man, that looks great. That turned out pretty well. Mike did a nice job kind of leveling that dirt off. It looks pretty nice. Hopefully get some more dirt down here for him, for us. Pat's getting the baler, the demo baler and tractor blown off. We'll return that up to Kuhnhau's in the morning. Yeah, Pat ran out of wrap on the last bale. Talk about good timing. I'm gonna fire this up. We're gonna oil change, and then they can bring her back good as new, because we appreciate Kuhnhau's for doing this. Kuhnhau's and anybody who made this happen. Oil and chains. My last time seeing this, Pro 1200, whatever they call it, with the 700 software. Not bad. That was fun. That was very fun. Let's go ahead and start this girl up, back her up to the shop and start greasing, because I'm hoping Pat will turn me loose on this tonight for a couple hours. That's our compaction buster. Compaction is one of your biggest yield robbers in certain areas. Be good to get her going. Well, this thing is greased. Everything looks like it's good and ready to go. Ooh. That bearing is going out. I'll have to keep an eye on that, but so not sure if I'm gonna be able to start tonight since it's already getting dark out. I'm hoping so. We got lights for a reason, but we'll see what Pat decides to say. But regardless, we're gonna go ahead and put the drive over away next door. We already put the baler away that was on the 706. We're gonna take the 7 over there next door to hook onto that drive over. Oh, just about lift. There you go. I just ran over my light. Let's see how durable Milwaukee lights are. Just got ran over by a tractor. Oh man, buy these Milwaukees. They're run over proof. That was a stupid spot to set them. Ah, she still works. Up. I know you guys can't see anything, but just blowing off this drive over because we're going to put it away for the year. Trying to get all the mice food out of here, as much as we can at least. Hard for you guys to see, but Pat's putting the conveyor, just setting off the side. We'll back it in the morning. In the daylight, I'm going to pick up this air hose and then probably call it a night. I really wish I would have been able to get ripping tonight because I really want to get going on that, but 'tis what it is. You only have so many hours in the day, and especially with daylight savings takes an extra hour of it. It's not good. Well, I lied. We're gonna go do some ripping tonight. Geez, that thing's moving slow. It's been a while since I've done anything like this. Been about 2 years. No calibration. What? Well, let's see how long this thing takes to pop up. Really don't want to hand steer all night. So hopefully GPS pulls in the next 20 minutes by the time I fuel up and head down there. Hopefully. So I'm actually going to take this thing across the ditch and just going to try it near the farm just in case I do run into trouble. That way I'm real close and I'm not 3 miles away. And that gives the GPS some time to get caught up. Well, let's give her a shot. Shut down real quick and just go take a look and see how deep I am. Not even close. I need to go deeper. So these gauge reels I want them in the ground, so I need to go another 3 inches or so at least. You can kind of see that's where the paint mark I've been at before. Need to go down deeper. Sucks doing this at night, but at least I'm doing it. It's kind of neat. You can kind of see how this ground is kind of bubbling up and boiling up. That's exactly what we want. We're breaking up the hard pan. I need to go even a little bit more. Not too much more. So we'll try to go a little bit farther. That's what I want. I want the tire on the ground, but I don't want to really press it into the ground too much. Shanks are in there nice and deep, busting up that hard pan. I love it. I think we're about ready. Case GPS still hasn't pulled in yet. It's Been going for about 20 minutes, so hopefully it gets going quicker than that. By the time I get to the other end of this pass, and head down a pass, hopefully it'll be ready. Oh, what do you guys think? Do you think this wheat's gonna grow back, this volunteer wheat? We got a pretty good stand, if I'm being honest, in spots. I don't know, be curious to see if it grows. Still nothing on the DGPS. So yeah, hopefully we can get that going soon, because I want to get using GPS. 6 shanks, 12 to 14 feet deep, inches deep, and all she wants. That is all she wants. Busting up that compaction, I love it. This is a very satisfying job. You're not very productive, but it is very productively satisfying. Problem is I still don't have my GPS, so I might have to wing it tonight. I'm just outlining the field once with this. This would start up, it would be very nice. Just keeping a couple feet off the fence in case there's any tree roots or anything. Finally got her figured out. So I apologize guys, but I was waiting on GPS for like, I don't know, 30 minutes at least, if not, probably more than that actually. So I just ended up switching it to WAS. So WAS is your free coverage. So I just swapped it to that, and then it took me a little bit of time to dial in my overlaps. I'm a 6 shank ripper, so you would think that I would want 18 feet as a coverage. So 18 times 12 is 216, but that was way too wide. So I ended up at 185, and now I think I'm good. So now we can get going. Rolling through them acres now. So if I go a little slower, it makes a little less of a disturbance, but because I'm doing it in the fall and because I know we're gonna work this ground, I am gonna just send it, drop the hammer, and get some acres done. Normally I'm like 8 acres an hour, but when I go 6.2, closer to that, 12 to 13. Oh, this is fun. Wish my mapping was working so I could see how much I'm doing, but getting her done at least. There's the neighbor with his Deere. Not exactly what tillage tool he's got behind him, but it's some sort of VT it looks like. Or is that a ripper? Yeah, it looks like a ripper. Yeah, that's a ripper or a disc chisel. So this outside round, this outside probably, I don't know, 60 feet is definitely the worst, the most compacted. There goes Nathan. And you can tell too, because as soon as I hit a spot I haven't hit before, wee, she lugs. Yeah, this is fantastic on this ground. It's exactly what I needed. I'm gonna kill this tractor. Oh man, I had to shift down. Woo! That was compacted. I love it. Like I said, we're not getting a lot done, but this is very, very satisfying. So I am just about done with this field. I'm probably gonna start the next one just because I have time. So I'm actually gonna leave a little check strip right there, about 1 acre. Got to mark that somehow. And then we're gonna move over to Freddy's. 7:30, on to the next one. Let go. Just gonna hop out. Now that I'm done 20 acres, got everything shined up. Just gonna go take a look at stuff. Make sure everything looks good. Nothing's broken, nothing's not moving. I guess that's kind of what broken means. So we're gonna have to get new wings right here. You can kind of see this what a newer one looks like. That one's wearing pretty good. That's all right. All right, let's roll. Well, I just killed the tractor, or just about did. Whew. Let's just gear down a little bit. Gear down a little bit and give her the berries. Oh, Oh yeah. That is beefy. Let's see how she does. Oh, oh, oh. Woo! That's some hard stuff in through there. That's exactly what we want to hit. Here's the compactor part. Let's see if we can get her. Nope. Couldn't get her in fifth gear. Whew. That is some nasty stuff in through there. Time I almost killed it in fourth gear. So wish me luck. The slip meter's not working, so our radar must be bad. But look at this guy. You know it's tough when there's barely any splits being opened up. Right there. Soil isn't split open, that's how you know it's tough. 400 horsepower and all this weight is all she can handle. Whip her around. So you see this kind of ledge right here? Well, that's kind of hard for you guys to see, but basically I do not want to work any farther down closer to the creek. So I'm actually, this is going to be my last pass, at least going east. So this job is a very costly one because you're not very productive, so it takes you a lot longer to cover the ground, more hours, but it also is very fuel intensive. You can kind of see I'm running about 20 to 21 gallons an hour. That's drinking the fluids on this old girl. But I got about this field roughly half done. This chunk of the field. This is an 80-acre field. I can do roughly 10 acres an hour, so this is an all-day field, but at least this chunk of the field, we're getting close. Oh man, I was spinning in through there. I bet I was 30–40% slip. That was nasty. Good stuff I'm doing out here. So I'm gonna make one more round. It's already 8:30. I'm gonna make one more round and then probably call it a night. I already did a lot more than I was thinking I was going to do. Whew. Fourth gear is all she wants. Good enough. I got probably another half hour, 45 minutes of work in that area, and then another 65 acres to go. That's the job for tomorrow because it's already 8:30. By the time I get home, it'll be 9:30 at least. And I'm hungry. Everyone's gone for the farm, so I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm gonna head home. Heading back. Well, this was kind of fun. I did enjoy ripping, that's for sure. But I'm wondering what the heck the neighbor's doing. He's got 3 tractors out there right now. Looks like one's in an anhydrous tank. I have literally zero clue what the other 2 are. I am just heading home. We'll let this thing cool down for 5 minutes and then shut her down. Yeah, I have zero clue. I mean, they're definitely running anhydrous, but whew. That was an interesting day. Crops of 2024. Crop prepping has already started. I like it. Got about 40 acres done. Not too bad. So I'll go ahead and take my stuff back to the car, fire up, come back down here and shut her down. Oh, just doing a quick little look-see, making sure I didn't lose anything. Making sure all the bearings spin. That bearing's going bad for sure, but everything's spinning for now. I'll let that cool down and let's head it over to my car. Before I shut her down and lose my backlight, I want to appreciate you guys following through on this harvest with us. It's a great harvest. We're thankful that we had something to harvest just in general, because it could have been a lot worse with the growing season that we had. Sorry, I just had a salt and pepper hole. So we're going to be going into the winter time. Winter time is going to be a lot of trucking, a lot of cattle, and a lot of visiting farm shows. So I really hope you guys tune in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you appreciate the content. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. That tire is about shot. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now. Good enough.